Have you ever been excited to run your code, only to be met with an error message that leaves you scratching your head? If that's you, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into the frustrating world of database connection errors, specifically the general error, Invalid File DSN message. I totally get how frustrating it can be when you think everything is set up correctly, only to be stopped in your tracks by an error. This is a common issue many developers face, and it can feel like a roadblock in your project. Let's take a closer look at the specific situation. One user reached out saying they encountered the error while trying to connect to an Access database using a code snippet. They verified the path and file name, but still faced the issue. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what does this error mean? The Invalid File DSN message typically indicates that the data source name, or DSN, is not correctly configured or the file path is incorrect. We'll break down the troubleshooting steps to help you resolve this. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a pro tip that can help you avoid this error in the future. To resolve the error the user is encountering, we will first check the connection string being used in the code. The user should ensure that the file DSN is correctly specified. Next, the user should verify that the specified file path is correct. This includes checking that the file exists and that the path is accessible from the current working directory. The user should also consider using an absolute path instead of a relative path. This can help eliminate any confusion about the current working directory. Additionally, the user should ensure that the necessary ODBC driver is installed on their system. This is crucial for establishing a connection to the Access database. Finally, if the user continues to experience issues, they might want to test the connection using a different tool, such as an ODBC test utility, to confirm that the database is accessible. Fun fact: did you know that the first database systems were developed in the 1960s? They were far less user-friendly than what we have today, but they laid the groundwork for modern databases. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user points out a common mistake. They explain that you're confusing the data source name, or DSN, with the actual Access database file. A file DSN should contain connection details, not just the path to the database. Additionally, they note that you're using the Microsoft Jet OLDB provider, which is not compatible with ODBC connections. Instead, you should use an ODBC driver for your ACDB file. They recommend using a standard connection string instead. Here's the pro tip I promised. Always keep your database files organized and document your connection strings. This habit can save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. With these troubleshooting steps, you should be able to resolve the Invalid File DSN error. Remember, keeping your files organized and double-checking your settings can make all the difference. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.